interesting. They're selling Ink Moth Nexus at this shop. I'm gonna buy the card, sure. I'm not trying to play Infect. I mean, I don't know, having another, like, creature, like, having another land that can turn into a creature is always nice, but... I mean, if, like, I'm not playing any other cards that can give poison counters, this is really not gonna do much of anything by its lonesome. But still, dang, interesting to see that. Just buy at the shop and come back later and probably see new cards for sale. Endor's Oasis, so that's where. Oh my god, Dual Necromancer just so I don't lose Batter Skull. We could be here for a while. It starts on 26 live. Oh, okay, Marsh Flats. First I'll do Wall of Omens. I suppose now I'm gonna go fetch. Block one of them at least. Lock this one out of attacking or blocking now. Oh, okay. Dark Confidant. Yeah, let's put a tapped card back into our hand now. I'm still gonna pass for now. Okay, reveal the land, so no life lost there. Going with just this. So there's 3 damage. Okay, there's 6 damage. I don't know. Right, let's also play Creekwood Leech, since now I got the mana to do that. Nice. Just go in with everybody. Bubbling Muck. Dark Ritual. How much mana are we gonna make here? Oh, Consume Spirit. X is 9. I don't know, I'm just playing that super safe. Like, what if the next card on the top of my deck costs like 3 mana and it dead? What if I was gonna reveal something that costs 3? That's exactly what I went and did. Dark Confidant, that reveal, that upkeep trigger would have killed me. Damnation. To just clear the board of everything. I'm just gonna gain some life. Okay, maybe I need to just kind of like wait around till my next win con comes around. Oh, drain life. I'm at 1. Now let's just play this. I literally might not be able to just, like, wait around anymore. Mycosynth Wellspring. Just grab a land. Okay, that is fine. I had to just survive, yeah. Exactly one more turn. Yeah, nothing here I want. I would literally just only buy the cards just so that when I come back here later, we'll see new cards. I'm gonna immediately just sell them back. I'm literally trying to just get more space just for more new cards to show up in the shop. Yeah, I don't believe I'm gonna need this either at this point. Where's Andor's Oasis again? How far away am I? Oh, it's all the way over there. I know what I'm gonna do there. Okay, I didn't see this in the shop before. At the beginning of my draw... Okay, so I can draw extra cards, but my maximum hand size decreases. And if I get stuck with cards I can't play, I just discard them and lose one life. I already have Necropotence as far as just getting massive card advantage goes. And our Confidant. Change anti-card. Okay. Keep hand. Flames. Pass turn. View the graveyard. I just kind of wanted to see what was actually getting milled. I was curious. Like, what was being milled? Okay, just draw a card, try to. Keening Apparition. Oh, I might as well source the Plowshares here. Oh, wow, I'm gonna reveal the 6-drop again, apparently. Attack. Combat trick. Dance of Many. Copying who? Okay, I see. Okay, should have maybe floated some mana, but oh well. I seem to, like, still always forget that. Alright, just a wall to hide behind. Pay upkeep just to keep that token copy on the field. And now I can just lock it out of attacking or blocking. So there's 5 damage more. Still gonna pay the upkeep, apparently. Okay, that counters my wall. Reveal Aura Shards. Let's just cast it, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of the Altar of the Brood so I'd stop getting milled. Let's hit that off. Good Liege. Yeah, I guess now we'll just get rid of the Dance of Many. Okay, this is almost going to kill her. Shari Shapeshifter, nothing to clone. Completely wasted, I see. Yeah, nothing else to see here. Okay, I got nothing that can really help me personally right now with the colors I'm running. Nothing that exactly helps me. Thieves Hideout. And, okay, this is why I said earlier maybe I shouldn't sell all my cards and amass a giant pile of gold. I'm gonna lose, like, what, over, like, 4,500 gold from this? Oh, but I just found Wormcoil Engine. Oh, but the game's gonna feel generous and give me that. Even though my deck already has, like, plenty of 6-drops to go around. And not so much, like, that many good options just to, like, I don't know, ramp into these 6-drops. My only ramp is, like, Deathcap Cultivator, and... do I even have, like, that other 2-drop that made 1 green? Do I even still have it? Yeah, I do. This is, like, the only other card I really have that's gonna help me ramp, as far as I know. That's my only other, like, real, like, decent option. Maybe I'll just take out this wall. It still kind of feels like I don't need to be hiding behind walls too badly. Yeah, I think one of the walls is gonna come out. I'll keep the 2 walls that just when they enter, I'll get to draw. So this is one of my 6-cost cards. I have Primeval Titan still, and... are those my only 2, like, 6-drops I have? I think those are. I might as well see if I can maybe... I'm gonna try this Wormcoil Engine out. That sells for 460 gold, but no, I'd rather, like, just put it into my deck, and... I'd rather just jam this into my deck, perhaps. Okay, another, like, target player sacrifices a creature. What do we got here? Anything? Okay, force a non-wall creature to attack. 1/3 with Death Touch. Okay, there's really not much here. There's really just about, like, nothing there. Planes. What's going on here? Anything worth buying? Traveler's Amulet, just go get a basic land. Dirt what? I've never seen this before. Morbid Bloom. Exile target creature card from a graveyard to create X 1/1 green saproland creature. Tokens where X is the exiled card's toughness. 6 mana for that, though. And what if I don't even necessarily have a good target in there? Then what? 120 gold for this. 5 mana to kill something. As long as it's not a zombie. Might as well still pick the card up, I don't see why not. And this card just has a funny story behind the illustration. I don't even remember like the exact name of the artist, but they instructed him to draw a Lemuri, which is supposed to be this sort of ghost. He mistook that for a lemur. But he did understand what Hyalopterus meant. He did draw the lemur with these nice glass-like wings. He knew exactly like what the wings are supposed to look like, but not like the actual like ghost part. Instead, he gave us a little cute flying lemur. Oh god, what is this? It's eating me. Why? Okay, can I take the cute little lemur that probably wants to eat me and kill me? I don't think I'm ever gonna run it at this point, but we gotta take the cute little lemur. Also, yeah, let me just offload a few cards here, I suppose. This sells for 400, dang. That sells for a pretty penny. That sells for even more. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, they must draw 7 cards. Good way to deck somebody out, especially if they're running a small deck. Sure, but... problem is, I'm not running blue. That's probably not gonna come up. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna use my ivory towers. I'll sell the artifact land that makes a color mana I'm not playing. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna keep this. That's very underpowered. There's no way we're keeping it. Oh, hey there, Physicist. Welcome back. Yeah, I bought a good chunk of I bought a lot of the cards out of here already. I'm already starting to think making a serious push to just beat Shandalar again with the deck I've managed to scrape together. I don't know, or I could just keep on playing forever and see like all the different kinds of cards I could just end up with. But I am thinking of making a push to try and just still win. Try and just do all 5 castles back to back in one fell swoop. It's like, so how much of your final grade is that exam gonna be? I reveal Necropotence. Okay. The way you said that, I was just imagining it was gonna be even more. Reveal Swamp. Necropotence, watch this. Skip my draw step, but now I can just pay 1 life, add the top card of my deck to my hand at the end of the turn. Okay, I do not believe I need to grab this many with a 6-card hand still. Considering I gotta discard a bunch now. I mean, yeah, I gotta get back down to, like, maximum hand size, of course. We'll just, I guess, nuke the board of everything else. I'll grab one card off Necropotence. Wormcoil Engine. Attack for 4. Oh, right, she's white, so... And there's that Circular Protection white on the other side of the board. Circular Protection, yeah, I can just block it entirely. I'll attack for 6 with something colorless, though. Wait, Exile. I don't believe I have anything to stop that. No problem, since, like, you mention it, and... It didn't even take that long to, like, update them fully anyways. It didn't take too long. Okay, I got the card at, like my end step, basically. Get rid of that circle. Just get 2 more cards for the next turn. Attack for 8. A few more turns of this and the game's gonna be over. Yeah, when I can literally draw as many cards as I want a turn, of course I'm gonna have all the answers. So we have the White Castle here. I'm already, like, just very close to one of the castles if I want to just, I don't know, try my hand at it. Or I guess I could also try my hand with this dragon. Do I dare risk a copy of Dark Confidant? I really do still want to see what I can maybe win off him. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in. I don't believe I've beaten one of these, like, specific dragons before. I really do want to see what he can drop me if I can beat him. So we're going to keep a hand with 3 lands in it. I really want to try to beat him. Preordain? Okay, so he's definitely, yeah, he's playing blue, alright. Glimpse the Unthinkable. Glimpse the Unthinkable. Gonna mill me for 10. Starting to think we gotta actually be in trouble here. Especially if he's playing multiple copies of that, because my deck is honestly not that big. Moat. Creatures without flying can't attack. Okay, get the aura shards. So it doesn't matter what color of mana I make, I don't think. Take a swamp here. For now, I gotta just pass it. Circle of Protection white. Preordain. Glare of Heresy. Alright, that fucks up everything I was gonna go for. Yeah, that completely fucks it up. Yeah, that just ruins my plan entirely. So basically, I'm not allowed to attack. Or have any creatures on the board, for that matter. Apparently he's gonna literally have all the answers to anything I can play. Okay, during your turn. Prevent all damage. Blind Obedience. Alright, let's see how long this lasts for. Okay, why did they just vote Grace? Okay, the opponent's not gonna be dumb enough to pick Grace also, right? Because if he picks Grace, I'm the only one with creatures really in my graveyard. He made me mill 10 with one of his, like, spells. You know, he's gonna pick Grace also. I just get all my creatures back for free. Unless he's got a board wipe. Circle of Protection, black. I still can't actually attack with anything else except for this, and, you know, Circle of Protection whites and black. I had an answer to all of these, but it just got removed, like, before I could ever do, like, you know, anything with it. I really don't even think I have the out to Wall of to Moat. I don't believe I have the out to Moat. I had the out to Moat, but it just got, like, removed, like, the turn I played it. Okay, there goes all the creatures. Still can't attack, by the way. Yeah, anytime I play anything, like, he's just gonna have an answer to it. I'm gonna just deck out eventually because I literally cannot attack under Moat. I had, like, one other flying creature and it just got, like, pretty quickly removed. I literally have to just forfeit. I don't even have a choice anymore. Can I go in the... I can't go in the tower, right? I want to adjust my deck. I really want to try this duel again. But this time around, just put in a lot more, like, artifact enchantment hate. Because if I get stuck on Moat, the rest of my deck is not going to be able to actually function. I mean, I need to attack to actually, like, win games. If I can't attack, it's like, then what? Either artifact enchantment hate or... yeah, whether it be that or, like, stuff that flies. Either way. If I left anything that hates on artifacts and enchantments in my collection. Okay, we have this. Erase. Now I get the job done too. Even creatures that fly. I would say creatures that can fly also. At least those won't get stopped by the Moat. That's probably what, like, really just killed me. The fact that I literally could not attack with anything that didn't fly. This too. And not so much really take creature removal. Yeah, I more or less need to just really change up my deck to specifically answer to whatever the whim is playing. Yeah, I need to really just do this differently just to answer to him. Or a shard was just, like, the perfect answer, but it just got, like, removed, like, literally the turn after. I just could not keep it on the field. Yeah, if the game drags on for long enough. Yeah, given the kind of deck, like, the Whim is playing, if I just build a big enough deck, I can really just, like, drag the game on. Because he's not even trying to play creatures or anything to kill me with. He's trying to just stall me out and mill me out with cards like Glimpse the Unthinkable. And just put up a bunch of floodgates like Moat and also Circles of Protection, but especially that Moat. Not just that, maybe even run, like, more than, like, 40 cards. Just so I have, like, more time to work with before, I don't know, I get milled out again. Okay, also, I guess affects the give my creatures flying, too. edit deck I want to do. This might be crazy enough to work. If the wind doesn't have like any good instant speed removal or anything, what if worst case scenario I need to just go and kill the wind with like infect damage? Like what if? Like what if that's what we gotta do? Okay, also maybe counter some white spells if I'm fast enough to get that on the field. Yeah, with all the extra cards I'm adding though, I need to definitely put in enough lands to just, you know, balance it out. Yeah, still just balance this out with enough lands. Can I also get a swamp in here? So I have 5, 8, 11, I'm counting off my lands, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. $24 lands, and I guess 4 spells, if I have anything worth throwing in there. Okay, this can give itself flying. Just in case I were to get stuck on a moat, that can give itself flying. Okay, this also destroys an enchantment. Perfect. Change anti-card. Duel the Swim. I really want to see, like, aside from just the counter spell, what else can the Whim give me? And seeing how he's gonna try and just mill me to a game loss and just stall me out with, like, a much bigger deck than mine, I'm gonna bump this up to 60 cards temporarily just to deal with this dragon. Okay, he has, like, 7 cards in hand, of course, to start with, and then 65 left in the deck, so something like a 70-card deck? How many copies of Moat do you think he runs in that 70-card deck of his? Glimpse the Unthinkable. I guess I can survive that for now. Damnation. Yep. Okay, can I get literally anything to stick on the field or no? Oh, or, okay, I reveal, like, the big Eldrazi. She just... Emeraldo, she'll just go to the graveyard. She'll force me to shuffle, like, my entire graveyard back into my deck. Okay, that should make it so... Okay, that alone will just make it so I can never actually get milled out. That's definitely one way to do it. Oh, finally did some damage. So if that dies, gain control of target creature. Okay, I understand. I guess just pass. counterspell. Exactly. Do I really want to? Would I really want to actually do that? Yeah. I think I'm still gonna lose. I did not see, like, the 5-5, like, Keg of the Tide Star. I did not see that coming whatsoever. I literally didn't see it coming. Now, because I just loaded on my deck with all these other random cards. Yeah. And now I don't got anything for my own creature. I literally don't got anything now. Now I don't have anything. I literally don't. I guess, at the very least, I just lost, like, a random common I didn't really care about. I guess just so I don't feel too bad, at least I only lost a common. Alright, even just putting a bunch of artifact and enchantment hate still didn't even make a difference. Let me just put my deck back now the way it was supposed to be. Okay, it still says I have 41 cards in here. I still must have left something extra in. How many lands is this again? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, one of these lands can come out. Yeah, let's put ourselves at 17 lands and... Do I have anything better than just a Dispeller's Capsule to deal with artifacts or enchantments? I'm thinking just in general, might as well have another card lying around that can actually just take care of those. I mean, I'm not running into a lot of opponents with problem in artifacts or enchantments, and Aura Shards, if it can stick around and just play a bunch of creatures, that by itself can really just clean up boards full of, like, problem artifacts and enchantments. Yeah, this is like by far the best option I have to just deal with a lot of artifacts and enchantments. So yay, another way to possibly lose a minute or two if you get a really bad spawn. So what you're saying is it's just going to be that much easier to lose a minute or two. Okay, also, I'm thinking maybe, what if I try this out? What if I maybe also give this a try? Something does have to come out of the deck, though. Well, we'll see if I need, like, more than one, like, board wipe. I have it in Magister of Worth anyways. But yeah, for the Martial Coup, I need to get to, like, I need to get at least 7 mana up to just actually have it be a board wipe. I just remembered, yeah, I had an Undying Evil just lying around. If one of my creatures is about to die, I can just use this on it, give it Undying, and then it just immediately comes back with like an extra +1/+1 counter on it. They try and kill one of my creatures, I can just immediately bring it right back. Yeah, imagine bringing something like Wormcoil Engine back with this. Or, well, every time it attacks, I also get like the search for 2 lands anyways. Yeah, imagine bringing something back like, yeah. Or Armada Worm if I still like had like decent amount of room for it in my deck. If I had enough ways to just easily ramp. Prismat. Let's just give this one a go. There's 3 lands in there, we'll definitely keep. So where's my swamp? Woolly Thoktar. Swords. Sword of War. Okay, I did not see that in the Prismats deck before. Sword of War and Peace. Okay, and this too, I guess. Another creature, yep. Indestructible. And when 3 creatures attack, this becomes a 7/7. I guess we'll just try and hide behind a Batterskull then. Okay, on second thought, maybe not. Yeah, just... what would this have done? Okay, I think it would have just done damage to me. Wormcoil Engine? Can you do something? Okay. So we're gonna do... revoke existence on the Sword of War and Peace. I still have to assign my damage, right? My Wormcoil should come back. Yep. And it did die, so it still just spit out the 2 worms. The Death Touch one and the Lifelink one. And this is gonna come back as a 7/7. Inferno. Just let Tajik hit me. Definitely at that point. Yeah, best play by far is to let him hit me. Become creature. Yeah, this Wormcoil just had like 1 extra point of toughness to survive an Inferno. And we are about to just completely like wreck him here. He's gonna have to block the Worm Coil to stay in the game. Get a forest. And this Worm Coil is just gonna kill him. Okay, I got a Guild Gate. I got a land that makes black and green, but it's a crappy one. It always comes in tapped. A card that searches other copies of itself. If I want to farm copies of Nesting Worm somehow. Something that flies and has to do with spells. And this. Bloodsand Mill, where is this? I'm close by. Found a fallen angel. Bloodsand, I think I can literally just run there if I'm fast enough. Or am I gonna have to maybe just use up, okay. We're right there. I really don't want to duel you right now. I really don't want to duel him. I didn't want to duel anyone else. Duel this Forest Dragon, yes. It is definitely getting tedious just to keep up with all of these invasions. Okay, I'll find. Okay, he is finding land still. Alright, I can already apparently deploy the Batter Skull. This is gonna be an easy one. Alright, that's gonna give me another swamp. Perfect. Lifeblood Hydra, that is fine. Play Necropotence. Grab a bunch of cards off of it. Grab enough just to, like, refill my hand. And pass. I guess I'll play this. It's not like it really matters. I have more than enough here to just win the game. Ooh, Dried Militant. Pretty good for a 1-drop. Forbidden Orchard. I already, like, was not running, like, the first copy of this I found. I do not like a land. I don't like the idea of, if I have to make mana with this, if I need to get any kind of mana with this, I have to give my opponent a free 1/1. Hall of the Sultan. That's it. Hunting Grounds actually looks interesting. If I can get the Threshold on. I wouldn't lose anything, but still. Aside from the Hunting Grounds, but even then, I feel like I need to pair that with, like, very high-costed creatures. I feel like I'd still need quite a bit of setup to make the Hunting Grounds actually work. Alright, let's duel a Crusader. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, why did I keep a hand with... And this is the only land that's in that hand. Okay, actually not terrible. Now. Yeah, something has to go back into my hand. I gotta just kind of sit around here for the time being. Okay. Now this is getting actually, like, acceptable here. I'm still gonna let that hit. Now this is getting actually, like, reasonable. Attacking again still, I see. Okay. So that's still got first strike right now. Oh, okay, Worm Coil Engine. Now I can just sit behind this, right? Oh, perfect. So that's gone. And Worm Coil is gonna start getting me some life back. Order the white. Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Okay, that just burnt me for 6, apparently. Going in with just... actually, these two. Briar Pack Alpha. +2/+2 here. And now you don't have enough power on the board to just kill my Worm Coil. And again, a little bit of extra life back. Another, like, protection from black kind of creature, okay. It literally does not matter, though. I have all this coming as well. Glacial Chasm, or Chasm. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to me. My creatures can't attack. Cumulative upkeep, pay 2 life. Interesting cards, though, but... nothing I don't think I need to be running now. Okay, that only gets rid of enchantments. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. Its controller gains life equal to its converted mana. Interesting. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell while it's on the stack. Also, Lord of Fate. We'll defeat another Crusader and then a Lord of Fate for 3 white amulets in case I need to again teleport across the map still. I'll have 3 more white amulets to just teleport to a village under siege if I still need to be doing that. Still kind of just have my bases covered. Let's play Bob. And we have nothing we want to get rid of. Okay. Okay, reveal planes. Nice. Play Batter Skull. Nothing I want to pop still. Pass. Okay, I lose 6 life there. I get 4 of it back. I'm just gonna go ahead and say go. Oh wait, this is untapped. Interesting. So that's actually untapped right now. Okay, I do still need to not lose, like, too much life here. If I attack like this... let's see what happens. Okay, I just wanted to get a little bit of life back because, like, once I'm single digits, I know I play some cards that cost 6 mana. What if I Dark Confidant reveal another of those? It's like, then what? What then? Yeah, sure, I'll take the 4. So he's at 2. Just gonna try and attack me one more time, even though it will definitely not kill me. Okay, Worm Coil Engine. Something else to just go hide behind now. Yeah, you can't actually block both of these. Okay, another land that sadly always comes in tapped. Wait, there was a Lord of Fate around here. Oh, wow. Look at that ante. Wow, look at the ante. I'm this... Okay, if I win the duel, I'm guaranteed a Marsh Flats. I'm guaranteed a fetch land if I beat him. Wow. Seeing that just as a guarantee, like, holy crap. That is good. Wait, did he not have another land? I might really be in luck here. Okay, now I can go get to white. Oh wow, no lands? Tough break. Okay, Primeval Titan. Now we're talking. I'm gonna pop this. And okay, let's get some more land onto the field. Yeah, at this rate, there's no way I'm not gonna get that Marsh Flats. Worm Coil. Yeah, I absolutely have this in the bag. Right, there's a second land, but at this point the duel's over. 3 other cards that don't really matter, and Marsh Flats. Oh, holy crap! If I was running mono black, then I'd be even more excited for Phyrexian Obliterator if I was running mono black. Fixing the mana, though, for this in a 3-color deck, oh boy. It's not gonna be so easy. But I don't know, I gotta just play for this Phyrexian Obliterator anyways. I still feel like I gotta play for it regardless. I have to try it. Yeah, it kinda sucks that I'm, like, running 3 colors, and this is 4 black to cast. Probably not gonna be, like, easily, like, making 4 black in a 3-color deck. But, yeah, still. I feel like I still gotta try for it, just for the hell of it. I mean, Overall, like, with the deck I have, I still have very good odds of just winning nearly any game I get into. Corrupt Court Official. So I have to discard a card here. Yeah, not a big deal. Waste not. What could really screw me over is just simply not finding land. Okay, City of Brass, now we're back in it. Yeah, we're definitely back in it. Tribute to Hunger. I mean, I already got the draw off the Wall of Omens. I'll be fine. Smashed. Oh no, my Batter Skull. He just smashed it to smithereens. Alright, Primeval Titan. No matter what happens, I'm gonna get 2 more lands out of my deck onto directly onto the field. Befoul. For 4 mana, destroy a land or a non-black creature. So basically, Primeval Titan. Alright, cast Wormcoil Engine. See how long this gets to stick around for. Blazing Spectre. At this point, I have plenty of lands, so I can just discard a land card and I'll probably still be just fine. Crystallize. I'm gonna... Okay, green. Crystallize this so it can't attack or block. I might finally have the upper hand here. Okay, the worm still does leave behind the tokens. Necropotence. Okay, it's in the bag. Yep, it's in the bag. Yep, it is so over for this Fiend. At this point, there's probably no way he's coming back from this. Lava Flow? For 5 mana, destroy a creature or land. You gotta spend 5 whole mana on that? Spending 5 whole mana just to... Yeah. Destroy a creature or land. I'll go back up to 7 cards at the end of this turn. Like so. Okay. Hang on a minute. I have a trick here. That's gonna take 3 damage, I'll just make it gain 2 toughness so that Incinerate won't actually kill it. Yeah, with all the cards I'm just putting into my hand, of course I'm gonna have an extra trick up my sleeve. Alright, we got the Phyrexian Obliterator and 4 cards that don't matter. Found a Wall of Shields. Okay. I guess. Just gonna buy out a good chunk of the shop, just so when I come back here later. Okay, I'm also going to just... Interesting blood-curdling scream. I'm still gonna sell that off, though. I think at this point, yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay with selling the off-color fetch. I would think at this point I'd be fine with that. I really do like this card, but I don't think it's gonna fit that well into my deck. I'm not, like, swarming the field with, like, a ton of tiny creatures. I'm kind of just trying to, like, wait out as long as I can, like, until I just put, like, one really big creature on the battlefield to just win a game with. If If I was, like, flooding the board with, like, tiny creatures, Cathar's Crusade would go extremely hard. Oh, wow. Sell card... This is a first. I believe this is the first time I've seen it say sell card for 0. First time I've seen them literally offer you absolutely nothing for a card. I mean, I was probably likely not going to be using it anyways, so I don't care that much. But still, wow. That is definitely a first. Oh, this searches for forests or plains. Okay, the grasslands itself. Okay, so it basically it comes in tapped. Gets a forest or plains. Okay, this is basically just like a... Okay, depends on just how important it is that your lands come in untapped. It's either a slightly worse or it's like a much worse, like, fetch land. Depends on just how important it is to see your lands come in tapped or untapped. Well, actually, no, like, how important is it that they come in untapped? You can just use them the turn you play them. Not that much worse if it's not, like, mission critical to have your lands come in untapped. Here, typically, usually a lot of the time, it's not, like, your first priority, really, to make sure they all come in untapped. Competitive Magic, a lot of the formats, you basically need, like, every single land you play to come in untapped, with maybe a very few exceptions. Does that put the land card in my hand, or does it put it on top of my deck? If it puts it in my hand, maybe I'll just also, like, throw this in. Okay, maybe not, because it can only fetch... Maybe not, because I just double-checked. Fertile Thicket can only fetch, like, basic lands. It looks at the top 5 cards in my deck, and it only gets, like, basics. So on second thought, that's probably not going to go over, like, too well. I only have, like, 6 basics left, and I probably would have gone and just taken one out anyways to go and accommodate. I would have probably gone and taken one out anyways just to go accommodate the Fertile Thicket. Okay, something else that makes 2 colors of mana. Actually, better yet. Yeah, something's gonna have to come out to make room for the second Marsh Flats. Yeah, unless I start finding, like, the lands with basic land types. If I put too many fetch lands in and not enough basics, then I might literally just fail to find off of one of these. I could just fail to find with these if I have, like, too few basics. And I don't have, like, non-basic lands with basic land types on them. Okay, that sells for apparently 320. It's a random card with cumulative upkeep, so it's likely not going to be very good. It's only worth 80, but still, I'll sell it. Okay, I also do kind of want to see what Phyrexian Obliterator would go for. Considering I literally just dropped whatever else I was doing just to go and get that into my collection. Okay, that's worth 600 gold. As much as I would love to just jam it into my deck, sadly I'm running 3 colors, and that specifically asks for, like, 4 black. Yeah, that is probably not going to go over too well. Needing specifically 4 black mana and no other kind of mana. That's probably not going over so well. Yeah, I don't believe I'm ever going to use that Rampart Crawler. I don't even believe I've seen this card before. It's a random common I don't believe I've seen before either. Oh hey, a clue for a dungeon that I'm not planning to use the cards in. I'm gonna try and win without these, like, mega rare powerful cards still. So, Paranian Village. We'll just do that right now. Once when I was younger and more powerful, I was an honored guest at his stronghold and I sat at the Guardian's own table. Oh, the stories the Immortal told that night. He was a boy in the time before the First War when Keenan Sarmal was Shandalar's protector. They never worried about planeswalkers then, even though the Great Barrier did not exist. The greatest wizards of his grandfather's time, the Guardian said, built creatures of pure mana. These still roam the land in his childhood, and the great dragons are their descendants. He's just got the same story, I see. Green Wizard sends a Forest Dragon. Or what if I just go and do the Green Castle? It's right there. What if I just try and knock that out? It is literally right there. Also quickly, like, just gonna double check it. If I maybe had any random, like, cards lying around that just hose green. I know I have, like, a hoser against blue in Choke. Whenever an opponent casts a green spell, I can pay double black to just hand rip them. I'd rather, like, if I'm gonna run something to specifically hose a color, let's run something like that's a complete blowout. Let's run something that can literally just, like, completely blow them out and just take them out of the game entirely at that point. Maybe I'll just take out one of the removal spells and put in a draw 2. I think I'll take a kill spell, like, out of my deck and put in a draw 2. I think we'll do something like this. Just to try and find, like, the best cards in my deck ever so slightly faster. Yeah, we'll do a Sign in Blood. I'm just gonna be going for it at this point. So yeah. Okay, I meant to go straight into the castle. But no, I have a duel I need to do first. I'm right next to the green castle, so he's gonna force me to duel him. Yeah, let's... Oh, Actually, I have 3 lands. This can't be too bad now, right? There's no way this could be too bad. I got 3 lands. have a Windswept Heath to fetch a plane, so we're gonna take a swamp here. Fine. Another Marsh Flats. I'm literally just finding all my fetch lands right now. Just draw 2 more cards early. Let's get another land out of my deck. Bioblight to kill this thing. I'm gonna play Bob and Kozilek's Predator. Okay, there's nothing for this to destroy just yet. Okay, Creekwood Leech. I'm gonna make this actually a bit stronger and just send this and only this to attack. Okay, reveal an Undying Evil. Go in with these 3, actually. Okay. I think one of them, yeah, one of the blocking creatures, the Timberwolves had banding, so yeah, Beastmaster. Instead of me, the Beastmaster was able to just, like, force all 4 damage from my creature onto the Timberwolf, so this is still alive. Okay, I revealed Warm Coil Engine. I'm just gonna go cast it now. Attack with absolutely everybody. And maybe just get enough damage in, maybe. No, he's at 3. Okay, so with Dark Confidant, what do I reveal? Okay, good. I hit a land. The land will not kill me. Perfectly fine with just a land. Yep, that's gonna kill him. Timberwolves in the next duel. Okay, then. Alright, so for real now. Okay, so every opponent's gonna start with Sylvan Library. Is that what it's telling me? Every opponent starts with Sylvan. I think I did read that right. This looks like a lot of opponents I'll have to duel. What if I just exit re-enter, try and get a different castle entirely? Maybe try and get a castle with, like, fewer opponents to duel. Flying ability. Aerialists sounds like they would be flying. Wall of Omens for free in the next duel. Oh, Creekwood Leech for free in the next duel. Maybe I don't feel so bad about having to duel an Ape Lord with a Fungus Sword to start if I get the things that's just gonna shit out worms to start. If I start with that and it just spits out worms every turn, I don't feel so bad about it anymore. Oh, I even get the upkeep trigger, like, immediately. So I start with both that, and I also start with a worm. And I have another worm. This duel is... Unless the Ape Lord can just find some removal to deal with the Creekwood Liege, we're probably not going to be here very long. Yeah, this one's probably going to be over in no time. Okay, now imagine if I just was able to play the other copy. Ground Assault. Okay, but still. And he's still not gonna survive this. 31 life in the next duel. I don't know, at this point I think I'd rather just start with like a really good creature on my field. I'd rather start with like one of my better creatures on the field, if anything, at this point. .32 life is still plenty of life to work with. Okay, I have to I'm anteing a fetch land. Keep the hand though, but yeah, anti a fetch land. Not really reassuring in the slightest. Okay, he's just gonna go get an extra card into his hand with the Sylvan that he starts with. Dark Confidant. Okay, found Cydia Brass. Aura Shards. Next time I play a creature, if I can find a creature next turn, then this is gonna be gone. Okay, at least there's no artifact that I had on the field to just get destroyed. Oh, sweet, Cydia Brass. Creekwood Liege. It doesn't matter what colors a mana Cydia Brass makes. Pop the Sylvan. And go. Okay, just putting cards on... Putting, like, a card on top of the library amongst, like, the top X cards of the library. Oh, I can also just, yeah, Aura Shards here. The worm that I just spat out from the Creekwood. Yeah, just kind of go do that with it. I'm gonna keep the black open if I need to play an Undying Evil. Decline here to destroy anything. Orcish Catapult. Target. This just distributes the count as a random, so... Okay, Fungusaur got one. Sign in Blood. Okay, let's at this point let's just have something actually go and attack. Oh wait, I think the token just ceases to exist when it dies though. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna try to revive a token. The token's just gonna completely disappear once it leaves the field. I tried to literally Undying Evil a token. Wow. Can't believe I tried that. Simian grunts. Okay, that is fine. Actually, we'll just hold back the attack. Try and clear out one or two of these blockers first. Okay. If the creature attacks, it's not going to be attacking on my turn, so... Yeah, that should also just slow it down. Alright, let's go in with everybody here. And now I'm just one turn away from winning this. Fire breathing, but it still can't attack or anything. Yep, Ape Lord's just so dead at that point. Okay, I believe this is the Great Druid. Your anti-Creek would leech. Okay, that's a good start. Definitely a good start there. Good for me, at least. Swamp. Pass the turn. Get an extra card off Sylvan. Okay, play Bob. Let this... Yeah, I'm still definitely gonna let this hit me. Oh, okay. Pass the turn. Cream of the crop again, okay. Reveal a land, so I don't take any damage there. Pass the turn again. I'll let the monkey hit me. Another Sylvan Library, wow. Primeval Titan. So I'll get rid of one of the copies of Sylvan. And get some lands out of my deck. Oh, sweet. Straight back to me. Marsh Flats into Plains. Windswept Heath into a forest. Mutavault. Kind of a waste of a choking restraints, but at this point, I can definitely afford it. Okay, but it still can't attack, actually. I'll pop the other copy of Sylvan. Let's finally get some damage in. So this and this. He's at 5. Tree Monkey. Reveal Windswept Heath. That is fine. Attack with everybody and probably get enough damage and stuff. Yep. So that's the Great Druid. I'm just gonna quickly poke around and see if I can maybe just find a dice lying around. In that case, if I do find a dice, just pick it up and hopefully just get something really nice to start with. I can always just do an extra duel because I'm guaranteed like a die roll if I do. Or just go straight for the druid and hope for the best. I'm thinking of just going straight at it and seeing what happens. So he starts with Fungosaur and Sylvan as well. And 35 life. Opening hand is... Mutavault, Windswept Heath. There's 2 lands in there. Could be worse. Great Druid's not going to take any extra cards. Rancor. Mox Emerald. Windswept Heath into a forest. Soul Ring. Tarmogoyf. Currently a 1/2. Okay, City of Brass. Okay, when Rancor is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, just comes back to the hand. Right. I want to just deal with this before it really starts to get out of hand. Okay, that's a 2/3 now. All that to figure out I probably sequenced my plays wrong. Intimidate. At least that's only attacking for 2. For now. Okay, I definitely need to find some more land, and soon. Before I actually can't do anything, I desperately need to find land. Okay, now I really need to find land. I'm not finding land. This might be it. This might be it for me. Better than nothing. But even then, I'm like, I don't have white right now. I'm still missing a color. Another Sylvan Library. Okay, at least this buys me time. Should. What's he gonna cast now? Thrawn the Last Stroll. Right now I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with this. And it's also gonna be hard to block because of this here. A land that makes white. Alright, Worm Coil Engine it is. Hopefully this is gonna be able to stick around. Let's see. Armageddon, destroy all lands. And then fast bond a bunch of lands back into play. Alright, so now I literally don't have land anymore, I see. I see we no longer actually have land. Undying Evil, my Worm Coil Engine. Kill the Goyf. Undying Evil, my worm's gonna come back, and it's still gonna die and just spit out 2 more worms. He's been paying a lot of life with those Sylvan Libraries, at least. Eternal Witness. Oh, bring back Tarmogoyf. Okay. Yeah, so I still actually, like, cannot cast anything. Okay, the Tarmogoyf is gone. Oh, pay 4 life. He's at 3 now. If I could just sneak in 3 damage somehow. How the hell am I gonna sneak in 3 damage? Okay, that's 3 creatures that can actually block. This has, okay, 7 toughness. 3 here. I'm just gonna go in with everybody. I don't think he has, like, enough creatures to block all this and has only 3 life remaining. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Okay, and then he had the Swords to Plowshares. He had the Swords to Plowshares. He had an answer. I mean, he just drew 6 cards. Of course he was going to have an answer. Of course. He literally just drew 6. Alright, so what can we do here? Can we do anything worthwhile? I can Crystallization. I'd have to tap this down to do it. One of the birds, and then he still has a blocker. Still actually has a blocker. Oh, Dark Confidant. This... Hopefully this will actually let me start finding land again. Alright, let's try and find land. I can't block this. Alright. Speaking of trying to find land. Okay, he only has... This is still not able to block. I could just attack with everybody, right? Yeah, I can just go in with everyone. He only had 2 blockers and I had 3 creatures. Yeah, I said I was gonna, like, not actually use the Cardpicker. Do I have to take, like, 3, like, actual cards, though? I think I do have to take, like, 3 cards or something. I can just simply, like, choose to not use them. Yeah, the cards I do take, I can just simply, like, never play them. Yeah, I said I was not going to use the Cardpicker. It is kind of making me use it. I can always just simply not play the cards I take. Yeah, this I'd probably never play. Yeah, this too I would not ever, like, really put in my deck. Yep, so that's already 1 castle down. We got a castle down, we got 4 more to go. Yeah, if, like, the opponents make enough stupid plays, even if they start with, like, much better decks than I do, and, like, a significant advantage, like, just being on their home turf, I can still beat them. Let's do this guy. Oh, he's gonna start off with Black Knight, I see. Interesting. know I can't block because this has protection from white, but I might as well just get the draw still. Okay, finally found a second land. I'm gonna just Enlighten Tutor here, actually. Oh, Celestial Purge, the Germ. Fine. Okay, I could block the... Well, I would definitely not want to block the Black Knight here. Much better off just letting this Creekwood Leech just spawn worms. Yeah, I should definitely just let it, like, just spawn a bunch of worms in. Get the fetch lands, which will just fetch the basic lands out of my deck. Like, literally, they'll just fetch them next turn. Wait, this is... Oh, it flies now. That just became a 10-10 in like 3 seconds. Holy crap. That just became a 10-10, just like that. And just like that, I am now down a random card in my deck. I mean, surely at this point... Yeah, I definitely have a replacement. Look, I know that completely, like, caught me off guard, but I have replacements. If it makes me feel any better, I have plenty of cards I can just put in to replace what I just lost. I can try, like, the 1/1 creature with Death Touch to kind of just hide behind. Maybe get in for chip damage if they have, like, no creatures, like, this early in the game, but... kind of just hide behind this. You have, like, this big scary creature, if I can block it with this Death Touch Snake, then too bad. Yeah, 1/1 Death Touch, that should still deter a lot of bigger creatures from just straight up attacking unless they've got some sort of evasion. Okay, now I start with 29 life. Oh, they have a drain life here. Old school. Devoted Retainer. 320 gold for that. Holy crap. Saltram Tor, so a genie, basically, is what you're telling me. I want to see what they drop. I want to see what they might drop me if I beat them. Yeah, that 29 life starts still. Like, holy crap. Okay, Necropotence. Now I gotta find not just 1, but 3 black to make this work. Planes. Nothing I want to cast just right now. I seriously only have like 1 basic forest. And I only had like 2 basic planes, so that's gonna fail to find. We're attacking? This is gonna be a blowout. Briarpack Alpha. Alright, so you just lost this. The genie just lost their creature and the 3 auras they put on it. Yeah, that was just a straight up blowout. Swamp. Creekwood Leech. Soars the Plowshares. Attack for 4. I'm thinking that play with the Briarpack Alpha is probably gonna just win me the game. Okay, maybe it might not. Mind Harness, that... You control an enchanted creature, but it does have cumulative upkeep. Okay, but even then, still, like... This would still give them, like, a ton of worms. And also just bouncing stuff I control back to my hand. I don't know about this. I think I'm probably just going to be overall safer if I just kill my own creature, rather than just let it sit there a couple turns and just spawn worms. Okay, City of Brass. Necropotence. That should probably just win me the game now. Oh, just swords, plowshares, whatever. Sign in Blood. Wall of Omens. Dark Confidant. Now I got plenty of cards coming in here. Primeval Titan. Just, yeah, whatever, get some lands out onto the battlefield. At this point, it doesn't even matter. I don't have a basic land left in here again, I just failed to find. Oh, what is this? Eldrazi Conscription. Enchanted creature gets +10/+10 and has Trample and Annihilator 2. Oh, I gotta pay 8. I'd have to pay like 8 whole mana for this, though. But pretty much any creature I slap this on would just start winning me the game. Eldrazi Conscription, though. Holy crap. Okay, I want another, like, Mahamoti to Jin, I guess, for also all my troubles. Eldrazi Conscription. So like, we got, of course, like, Emrakul herself, and now we got this, too. Now I just really wish I had, like, a bunch of creatures that could help me ramp. Oh, still you're looking around to see if maybe there's gonna be some good cards up for ante. Ooh, Divinity of Pride. Yeah, I'll definitely try and play for that. Just get a good starting hand, and surely I can do something with that. Okay, I can just sculpt my basic lands. I can sculpt my mana how I need to. I should have just put the snake on the field first. Oh, this has first strike. It would have not mattered anyways. That's got first strike. Well, there goes the snake. Oh, right, protection from white, so Repentance can't even target it. Another removal. Evolving Wilds. I don't know, I'm just looking for a halfway decent creature and I'm not really finding it right now. Vindicate target forest. I guess. At least that gives me a draw. But still. Unmake. Has even more removal up his sleeve, apparently. Alright, I'll just pass again. I'm not finding any creatures that can actually take care of this right now. Still. Oh, Divinity of Pride. Alright. Worm Coil, but I don't have a mana for it. Okay, I do have to get rid of this. I guess we're not gonna get that Divinity of Pride anymore. I guess we're simply never gonna get that Divinity of Pride. I need to hold out, like... I need to keep holding out. Activate, equip. Now I got even less time. Batterskull. Pray that it can stick around. Something that kills me? I got literally like one more turn here. I'm not even kidding. I literally cannot do anything else. Vindicate. Again. Okay, I literally couldn't do anything there at that point. I actually could not do anything. There was actually nothing I could have done. I did not have a single piece of removal to take care of that Black Knight. I had this, but Black Knight's protection got protection from white. Not enough land was coming in to just actually get the 6 mana. Getting to 6 mana would have definitely gotten me out of that. It didn't want to come. It just literally did not want to come in time. Yeah, like the mana just wasn't there. It simply just didn't want to come in time. Alright, I guess I'll put the 2-drop mana dork back in. And then some random land to make up for the missing City of Brass. Seeing how I like failed to find a basic land, I think like at least 2 times so far off a fetch land. I'll just throw a basic forest then. Basic forest it is then. While voting, you may vote an additional time. Okay, that's kind of silly. Gain 1 life and then draw a card at the next turn's upkeep. I don't know, give me something interesting in the anti-pile, please. Give me something interesting, okay? Okay, why is this Tusk Guardian literally running away from me? Plains? Come on, give me something interesting. Bloodsign Mill also, where's that? Enchanted creature can't attack, block, or transform. Sure, I guess we'll pick that up too. The mill is... okay, I can just teleport to it at this point. I think that is probably my best bet. Somebody else to duel here? Oh, wow. Anteing Sacred Foundry. If only I was in red and white. If only I was in those 2 colors. But I'm not in those 2 colors. I'll put my 2-drop mana dork down next turn. Okay, just bounce the planes back to my hand. Source the Plowshares. So, yeah, I guess not then. I guess not. Get the draw. Fine. Another Wall of Omens. I'm just gonna keep some mana up for a combat track. Fine. Okay, block both. Get both of those off the field. Yeah, let's actually kill both. City of Traders. Wormcoil Engine. It's time to start getting to work here. Okay, just another of these. That's fine. I'm down with that. Batterskull. Dark Confident. Attack for 6. Whenever you gain life, it may pay 2 to do 2 damage to anything. That is fine. I'll just source the Plowshares here. Attack with everybody. Okay, 41 life. Primeval Titan. At this point, yeah, the game's gotta be over by now. Surely at this point, the game's just gonna have to be over. Yep, he's dead. Okay, I got 2 other cards that don't really matter that much, and a shock land. Red, white, though. Not exactly in the colors I was playing. Ruined Tower. Okay, a hint for a dungeon. And found some Chinese guys that can't block. Let's just boot this paladin out of this. Let's just get this paladin out of this mill. Just try and send this guy running. I'll keep. Yeah, what if I just start, again, like, putting hands back, mulliganing, and suddenly the game just says, no, it doesn't give me lands. Okay, reveal Sign in Blood, so I take some damage there. Protection from black. Source the Plowshares. Angry Mob. I'm gonna do Repentance here to make it kill itself. Crystallization, now that can't attack or block. Sure. Straight back to me. Planes. Okay, play the Kriegwood Liege. Attack with this. Combat track. protection from... Okay, first strike, protection from black, protection from red. Okay, I cannot Bile-Blight this. Protection from black. That would not work. I have no more basics, so that Marsh Flats fails to find. Protected from both black and red. I guess in that case, attack with the green creature. Worm token. Perfect. There's an answer. Alright, so I just get him next turn. Okay, Call to Harms is like we got a novel on we got a novel for one of the cards here. I'm not even gonna bother to read all that. No, thank you. Alright, so that takes care of the Paladin. I'm not even gonna bother to read all that. Three white amulets for beating an Archangel. If I need to keep teleporting across the map, by all means. I got, like, yeah, plenty more cards here, just all kinds of cards in my collection still. I'm gonna see how many more random cards I can just go get rid of right now. I'm just gonna sell that, whatever it is. I think at this point, I guess I can just sell the Attended Knight. Even this, too. And this. I'll just sell that and not even bother reading it all. I'll sell this, too, I suppose. I'm not gonna try and do anything crazy with Glacial Chasm, I'll just sell it also. Yeah, likewise, same for Ghost Town. Not really like playing any cards that just get benefits off of me playing extra lands, so... Create 4 1/1 white citizens. For 6 mana, I could do a lot more than that. I could do so much more than that for 6. That's a lot of planes. I guess I really don't want to liquidate any more cards right now, huh? Choose target attacking or blocking creature. Scry 3, reveal the top card of your library. Judge Unworthy, deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that creature. Oh, I get to rearrange the top 3 cards of my deck. And then, I don't know, pick one with the highest mana value to just... Yeah, judge unworthy. Alright, so that's, I guess, another removal option to try. I would have to get rid of something else to accommodate it, though. Or just go with a 41 card deck and say screw it. Yeah, I think I'm also perfectly fine selling her, too. I'm still gonna definitely keep this one. I'm just gonna keep that aside still. Puts counters on colorless creatures. I'm not specifically trying to play colorless creatures, so... Okay, I guess something to do with extra mana is just floating around doing nothing else. At the expense of having, like, one land fewer that can actually make colored mana. I never even used this in the green castles, so I think at this point I can just completely get rid of it, completely disregard it. Oh, 1/4 with reach for 3 mana. If I need just desperately something to hide behind, that can also deal with, just could also slow down flyers. I guess. Yeah, I found a bunch of cards I'm just gonna sell off. Defeat an Archangel, you say. Now I gotta just find one somewhere. But I found a Sea Dragon that... No, I don't feel like dueling the Sea Dragon. That's the Wind Dragon again, right? I think that's the Blue Dragon again. Do I dare try again to deal with this dragon? Do I dare try my luck with it again? I feel like going for that again, just seeing what happens. Put in some enchantment hate. Yeah, if we're looking at the same dragon. The Whim. Okay, there's no going back now. Okay, now there's no going back. I either get this, I win a Preordain and some other cards, or I lose a Wormcoil Engine. I'll just put... if I lose, I just put in another 6-drop to replace it. I have, like, several 6-drops to just replace it with. Okay, when I suddenly decide to go play the smaller deck, he just glimpses the unthinkables me. The moment I just, like, commit to a smaller deck, he just whips that out. Yeah, the moment I commit to a small deck, he does that to me. Moat. Yep, there's the moat. Revoke existence. Yeah, definitely not this time. Jester's Cap. Exile 3 cards from my deck. Ooh, Creekwood Leech. At least I'm getting some serious damage in right now. Uh-oh, I have 6 cards left in my deck. I might be in trouble here. Only 6 cards left in my deck. Only 6. Spit another worm out. Become creature. I have to just win before I deck out. It's as simple as that. 2 life left. 4. Okay, I don't think he has anything else to kill me with. It doesn't look like he's got anything else to do here. Yeah, I got rid of the moat, and that was just about all I really needed to do. I get Preordain and what other cards from this dragon? Okay, just a ton of blue cards. Yeah, it looks like this dragon's primary color is blue, so I just get a bunch of blue cards for all my effort. And a blue amulet with all my blue cards. Oh, I found a 5-color chromat. Okay then. I guess now let me put my deck back the way it was before. There we go. Back to that. Yeah, I literally had to just go, like, change 2 cards out and it was fine. Oh, for free, just reveal the deck of any white creature. I do believe I've already seen the deck of the Sainted One in a previous playthrough of this. I believe I've also seen the deck of a Kiskara as well. Also, I did look at the deck of the High Priest too, so we're gonna go with Centaur Warchief. Okay, I love how there's just like one random green card in here. Got this one random green card. Okay, that can make green, so at least he can cast this thing. Defeat an Archangel style. There's one. And I still have to, like, actually return back to that village, also. Okay, that is good. That is definitely good. Evolving Wilds into Swamp. Pass. Sure, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, hello there. Creekwood Leech spawn a Wormin. Attack for 5. I can just source the Plowshares this. 8. Yeah, make another worm. Attack with those two. Pulse. Okay, so return. So that goes back to their hand. They gain 6 life. Alright, just really delaying the inevitable here. They're down to 12. I have Necropotence, and now I can just literally, like, set aside and draw as many cards as I want for the next turn. If I don't mind just discarding a bunch. Fine. I can definitely live with that. Okay, the Creekwood Leech, I didn't draw it because Necropotence wouldn't let me draw directly into it. Sign in Blood. Just draw it with the Sign in Blood. Now my worms are 3/3s again. Seraph of Dawn? Okay, that's all you got. I see, that's all you have. Okay, I need to just return to this village and quickly claim my reward of white amulets, and then figure out where I'll just teleport straight to it. Duel the shapeshifter and just... You love magic, but you don't know you're talking about this specific game. Specifically, like, you haven't heard of Shandalar? Well, the game was released under the title Magic the Gathering back in 1997. But to be more specific, I'm playing a modded version that includes a bunch of cards up to, like, 2016. It's just that it's frequently referred to as Shandalar because that's the plane that this game takes place on. I mean, that's what I always call it. So yeah, cards like Magister of Worth, Undying okay, pretty much, yeah, everything in my hand except the basic lands. Back in 1997, these cards did not exist. Yeah, I have, like, a card from, like, Theros block in here. A card from, like, I think it was, like, the first, like, Conspiracy set. Aside from the basic lands, this is the oldest card currently in my hand. Okay, I can finally get on the field with something. Okay, so if I attack with something, Shapeshifter can just exile it. Give myself a wall to hide behind, at least. That will block. And I'll probably just Undying Evil my own Creekwood Liege when it blocks. Oh, never mind. I was gonna try and just trick this into blocking, then just make my creature come back immediately after dying with one extra, like, +1/+1 counter on it. Guess they didn't want to take the bait, though. Wait, Primal Clay didn't do anything? It just disappeared? Yeah, it seems to have just disappeared. Protection from green. So this worm, if it attacks, it's not going to be able to do anything. They both fly. Where is my 6th land? Where is my 6th land? Where is it? I literally can't find it. No, actually, no, I'm just gonna... I think I'm dead here. This is 10 damage exactly. That was exactly 10 damage right there. If I got to my 6th land, I would have just played Magister of Worth, pick Condemnation, that would have just nuked the board. If I would have got to 6 mana, would have voted Condemnation. With only 2 players in a game, that's going to be either getting the most votes or tied for the most votes, which in either case just nukes the field. I would have just, like, blown up everything on the field, basically. Just gonna put in something to replace the now missing card. Another Archangel. Oh no, show me something interesting. A kill spell. Okay, I still clicked, like, pay 80 gold instead. Exile target creature that dealt damage to you this turn. Centaur Shaman. I'm gonna give this a go. I know he's playing black-green. 1 land hand. Okay, definitely better. I want to keep the Marsh Flats where it is. Why can he not just anti this, and then I can just get myself a shock land in some of the colors I'm running? Why can't he just anti this? I would absolutely love to have a shock land to go with my fetches. Well, I guess I can at least hide behind something for a bit. I pass. Paralyze. So that taps it down. I think I have to pay like 4 or something to untap this if I want to untap it. Tap 4 if I want to untap my wall. Glissa the Trader. Top deck a land? It comes in tap, though. I see. I'll cast her next turn and just nuke the board. Oh, nice. Play another creature. Swamp Walk and Forest Walk? Vote for condemnation. And yeah. Okay, get Gliss of the Traitor back, I see. Okay, gonna play Primeval Titan. Trigger this. Attack for 4 in the air. Lord of Extinction. Holy crap, 11/11. Crystallization. Can't attack. Now this can't attack or block. Creekwood Liege. Let's get a land with this here. I'm gonna get even more lands out. Still did a good chunk of damage there anyways. Gliss of the Traitor. Grizzly Salvage into, let's see. Source the Plowshares. And now... there's nothing to block. Oh, I got a Mythic rare in here. I got a Mythic. You could Serum Powder in the next duel. Why not, I guess. Okay, yeah, I already did the Green Castle. I already did that. Okay, there's a... Ooh, Putrefy is the ante. Interesting. I think I'm actually going to try this again. I'm going to try and duel another Centaur Shaman. I can add... Okay, I can just make colorless with... Okay, so I can make 1 extra mana with this. Understood. Basically puts me like a turn ahead with the mana production. I'm gonna sign in blood. Draw 2. And... Okay. I'm gonna just get this... I want to get this Recurring Nightmare off the board. Okay, I can't seem to target it. That is odd. Okay. So when that dies, just gain some life back. Go. Okay, there's a land. Oh, I'm 1 turn ahead with the mana production, so Wormcoil Engine's gonna come out now. Creekwood Liege. Pass the turn, again. No, my Creekwood Liege! Alright, good night then. Dang, my Creekwood Liege. Just attack with this then. Wild growth. Okay. Attack with the 6/6 again. Reclaiming vines. Fine. I still get my worms. Source the plowshares. Yeah, sure, I'll just exile this too. I'm literally just gonna win another game anyways. What do they just got? Okay, more lands, but they're commons. But they're common lands. Oh, I think I got dead ringers in there too. Also, yeah, thanks for the GGs, by the way. Dead ringers. For anyone who hasn't seen the card. I mean, if you desperately need me to explain... Well, do you need me to explain how the card works? Because I don't think I'm gonna go and put it in my deck. I can actually kill 2 creatures with this, but I gotta spend 5 mana. And... I can only kill the non-black creatures if one is not... Okay, it destroys 2 target non-black creatures, unless either one is a color, the other isn't. If you want me to just explain this in simpler terms, the 2 creatures that you target have to have the exact same colors. I mean, even if, like, 2 creatures share a color, that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll both be, like, fulfilling the condition for this to work. Let's just say if something is both red and green, and then one creature is only green, then still one creature is a color, the other's not. This just only kills 2 non-black creatures that both have the exact same, like, set of colors. They have to match exactly. Another Centaur Shaman, and then another one still. Power of 3. Oh, it is this card. Holy crap. It is not gonna fit into my deck at all, but wow. Opponent anti-recurring nightmare. Dang. Oh no, I'm just thinking maybe try my luck with the Centaur Shaman since I know they're on black-green. Hopefully maybe just one of them decides to anti an overgrown tomb and I can just snipe it off them. Yeah, I hope one just antis a Shockland and then I just snipe it off them. Okay, that's got Forest Walk. Right. I'll pass the turn. Creekwood Liege of his own. Yeah, that I definitely don't want to, like, see stick around for long. Well, at least I can play Primeval Titan. Start getting some lands out on the field. Nah, that's just gonna start making worms every turn unless I can just get rid of it. Yeah, if this could actually just get rid of the Creekwood Leech, I wouldn't be so concerned. But... yeah, I do have a plan. Okay, that is fine still. Okay. My wall's just gonna do 1 damage to me a turn. That is not the end of the world. That is fine. I think I gotta wait around till next turn to just actually exile it. Okay, again, attacking only with the 3/3. 5/4. Finally gonna get rid of that thing. And we still have a bunch of random worms that can just block here. Okay, at least I made a chip in the board there. At least I made a pretty small chip in the board and gained some life back. Okay, bring back literally a land for some reason. Ooh, Worm Coil Engine, wow. Source the Plowshares, I'm gonna take the 4/3 off the board. Worm Coil Engine. And just pass it back. Alright, fine. Equip. Here. Planes. Make this attack. I'm gonna do a Judge Unworthy. Select the 4/4. Select a card to put on bottom. Major Store of Worth is gonna stay on top, I guess. You reveal Major Store of Worth, do 6 damage to the 4/4. Gain some life back. Fine. Yeah, I knew that was going to be coming, though. That I knew was coming for sure. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. I don't know, I still might actually need the life. Let's attack like this. Oh, the blockers are gonna go here. Okay, then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, just get some much needed life back. Just to play this extra safe. Adding that with Grizzly Salvage, casting it. I don't even have any lands left in here. That's gonna kill at least everything in this pile. Okay, maybe except for that. Again, I just lose my Creekwood Leech. I can always just re-equip this, that's fine. Move the Batterskull elsewhere. Back to 16. Might as well play a Scorpion down and just pass it on back. Down to 1, and I just forced the block there. Bailoff null. 4/5, just get some creature cards back to hand. I'm gonna recast another one of them. Bioblight. Crystallization. Can't attack or block now. Attack for lethal. Steam Vents? I got Steam Vents and I'm playing Abzan Colors. Yo, you gave me. Why'd you give me Steam Vents? I'm in Abzan Colors and you give me Steam Vents. Like, what were the odds of that? Oh, I have another of these for sale, apparently. Sure, I guess. Paladin attacking Andor's Hall also, by the way. Dragon's Lair. Dragon Tyrant, Aurelius Fury, Bruce Tarl. These are all like red cards, though. I'm not really going to be using them at this point. I've said this numerous times already, I just won't be using them. Andor's Hall is the one that's under attack, right? Yep. Monkey Cage. Did not know that was a card. Or I could just go to the White Castle anyways and just... I'm gonna save first, right outside the castle. Yeah, it was a paladin that was just attacking Andor's Hall. If I do defeat the Wizard of the White Castle, then that Andor's Hall is just automatically gonna get freed anyways. When Elder Landworm blocks, it loses Defender and against Trample. So if that blocks, it's a 5/5 Trample that starts attacking me. Understood. Wall of Omens for free in the next game. When Stallion has to spell a War Elephant and an Elder Landworm. What's my hand? Okay. Discard, yeah, back down to maximum hand size. Okay. Defender, and then Banding Trample here. Alright, this is like the duelist with all the birds. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Alright, that's just a waste of a perfectly good spell. That's one way to waste a spell. Oh, activated to give it lifelink, right. Creekwood Liege, Evolving Wilds. I'll take a... I'll take a swamp. Okay, that's gonna go back to my hand. Immediately, pretty much. That too is gonna go back in my hand. Wow. This is gonna literally just keep tapping birds down over and over again. And putting all my shit back into my hand, right? Basically, what you're telling me is I won't actually ever be able to get anything done, right? I might actually be, like, completely screwed here. If all my shit keeps getting bounced every turn, I might actually be completely done for. Yeah, if all my shit's just gonna get bounced literally every turn, I might literally not be able to do anything. Now, what can I even add that can help me here? Even if I put this onto the bird, it can still just tap itself down to use its ability. I'm starting to think I'm actually going to be way too far behind to do anything. Especially if I cannot find land. Oh, forest back in my hand. I am literally, like, completely stuck here right now. Behind this thing is just gonna keep, like, endlessly putting my shit back into my hand. I literally have nothing else to try. What are we casting now? Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we doing now? Now if I had just one more stinking land, I could just pull the I could just pull this back if I had one more stinking land. But no. What did I lose? Crystallization. In retaliation for your effrontery, the Great White Wizard sends an Archangel to attack Bloodsand Forge. Down here, I see. Can I just replace that missing crystallization with something else now? Alright, Dark Banishing it is. If my opponents are mostly going to be playing white cards, then yes. That's exactly what we'll do. Conjurer. No, I think I'm gonna try again the White Castle. Look at all this. I probably have to duel all these other guys first before I can even try the White Castle again. Yeah, I may not be getting it tonight at this rate. I may not actually be getting in there tonight at the rate we're going. Yeah, first things first, I don't know, I actually need to get on the board. Okay, at least the White Knight is off the board. Vindicate. Unmake. Another removal spell. Alright, go, I guess. Okay, at least I can hide behind that. Okay, never mind. Vindicate targeting a 1-drop. Oh, Wall of Omens. Alright, pass. There we go. Well, let's see how long I get to keep Primeval Titan on the board. Let's see how long this is gonna stick around. Let's see how long that stays. Source the Plowshares. Alright, basically, like, not even a turn. Horncoil Engine. Let's see how long this sticks around for. Oh, Dispeller's Capsule. And even then, I still at least have creatures on the board to do stuff with. Inquisitor's Snare. Okay, and I still got some damage in. Divinity of Pride. Okay, that's an 8/8. Okay, yeah, good thing I have an answer to it. Oh no, this will just be the safer option. I'm gonna go with the safer option here. Yeah, what if he just whips out, like, another, like, piece of artifact or enchantment removal? Yeah, what if he whips out another, and then I don't have choking restraints anymore to stop that from attacking? Or, like, what if? We're gonna do Judge Unworthy. Target that. I need to just do 2 damage here. And now I have Dark Confidant coming in for next turn. Okay, fine, just gain some life. I don't mind at all. Black Knight, again. Dark Confidant. So yeah, that has first strike. Okay, can I at least get in for some decent amounts of damage or no? Oh, so how the hell am I gonna get rid of this? Can you give me something to get rid of the Paragon of Open Graves as well, please? I would much appreciate it. Okay, at least now that I can't block. Undying Evil. And have that just come right back as a 3/3. I'm just gonna go and pass the turn. I'll just let it through. Oh, reveal. Nice, Dark Banishing. Okay, Repentance can remove this, at least. Alright, let's go swing in for a lot of damage here. Alright, that just got him down to 6. Select gain life. Okay, please tell me that I have enough damage on the board here just with everything. Please tell me this is enough to just kill him. This has to be. This has to for sure be enough. Yeah, that was more than enough. Oh, I got a Castigate. If I need to just, like, hand-rip my opponent. Any card of my choice. I said I was not going to use the Cardpicker. I'll probably just take another random land I'm probably not going to use. I said I was not going to be using the Cardpicker. Just to make this a little bit more challenging. Okay, get in the castle, please. I want to try this one more time tonight. Hopefully get a much better attempt in than the last one. Like, a much better attempt. Okay, Creekwood Leech should absolutely help. I guess I'll trade it in for a Bob. I mean, even then, that too is still crazy to just start a game with. And 27 life, so... yeah, even that is still absolutely insane to just start a game with. And he doesn't want to attack with this because he doesn't want to lose this. What if I just block his War Elephant? Even though I'd, like, never actually do that. Even though I would never opt to do this. Okay. Discard. Hopefully I'll be fine discarding that. Oh, sweet. A land. Source the Plowshares. Gonna make that Elephant Guide fizzle. I'll just draw 2. Go. All my stuff's gonna come in tapped, right? I still have plenty of blockers, at least. Reveal City of Brass. Fine. Dark Banishing, just get this off the field. He's being a real nuisance. Okay, Undying Evil. Only lose 1 there. Alright, so I'll have the Worm Coil engine ready for next turn. You'll be ready for the next turn there. Creekwood Liege. Why do I keep revealing this? How do I keep revealing that without fail? Now I'm at 8. Swamp. Yeah, now I'm at 8 life. If we do this... Undying Evil. Here. So the worm's gonna die and immediately come back. And it's gonna do its 6 damage, like it's supposed to. Alright, I get the tokens, and... my Worm Coil is back. Alright, play Primeval Titan. Just gonna get even more land onto the battlefield. Fine. Reveal Wall of Omens. Lose only a measly 2 life. I'm sending in just about everything. Alright, that put him down to 10, and that left a huge dent in his board. Okay, only 7 cards left on the deck. He is probably not going to make it the next turn. Yeah, I don't think there's any way he can get out of this. Minus 10. Yeah, you're definitely not going to survive that. What special ability does Furyborn Hellkite? That sounds like a dragon that would fly. Okay, glad to see I was right. Now I gotta do another Winged Stallion. Oh boy. Winged Stallion it is. Emptying Batterskull. I better not have trouble just finding land. Or removal spells to deal with that one bird that just bounces all my shit. It better not come to this. Swamp. I'll have plenty of time to find something to deal with Elder Landworm, I'm sure of it. I should have plenty of time to find an answer to that. Marsh Flats. Swamp. Necropotence. Let's just start getting a bunch of cards ready to put in my hand. I'll do 5. I'll take only 1 here. Swords to Plowshares. Alright, just pass. Holy Armor. Coastal Piracy. I'm gonna go ahead and Bile-Blight this bird. Alright, Worm Coil Engine, and hopefully that can stick around to just block. And then hopefully I can start getting some life real soon as well. Getting kind of close to that danger zone. Aura shards. Let's get another land. Omens. I'm gonna hit the coastal piracy first. And I'll just pass again. Perfect. This is my answer to Elder Landworm. Nothing to find there, wow. This is gonna attack and get me 6 life. Creekwood Liege. And yes, Aura Shards. If I gain 6 life a turn, there's really not much he's gonna be doing. And yeah, just to make sure my hand's gonna be full for the next turn too. Hello? Oh no, is this gonna do this again where I just can't click anything? Is it really about to just not let me click anything again? Okay, I think it might not be letting me click anything again. This is the only thing I can click on? Why does nothing else work? Yeah, look, I want to select an artifact or enchantment, but I can't. The clicking's not going through. Yeah. I might just have to, like, quit out again. I might have to. Yeah, again, I can't click anything anywhere. Alright, whatever. Not leave me a choice, I see. Apparently don't got a choice. Two, right? No, it was a 3 power creature. So yeah, I got a brand new castle now. That's a 5 cost card. I've seen that played against me a few times, so that's how I know. Why did I go duel the High Priest? He's gonna try and just probably lock me out of the game. Why did I duel the High Priest? I know he tries to just, like, lock me out of the game entirely with stuff like Moat. So why did I do that? At that point, like, why would I even do that? Armageddon. Destroy all the lands. Swamp. Destroy another land. Alright, now I literally can't play the game. Alright, I guess I can't play the game now. Alright, I'm not finding land. Yeah, I can't play the game. It's not like it's gonna matter. He seems to have, like, a never-ending supply of creatures, despite the fact he's got, like, little to no land. I have to block. Of course. I actually do have to block. I need to do 3 damage. Just, yeah. Yeah, that was also just really bad. Alright, one more try. I must have gotten extremely lucky with the green castle. Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna lose to the High Priest, but I didn't think it was gonna be Armageddon. And then I just literally, like, don't find, like, lands at all. Okay, but this duel just got extremely easy. This third attempt should be, like, extremely easy here. I even get the free trigger, so I'm gonna start with the 6/6 trample and 2 lands on the field. I'm gonna literally start with 2 extra lands on the field also. Where's my swamp? Oh wait, it's in my opening hand. Oh, alright, I see. I guess. Alright, I guess. Let's get some more land onto the battlefield now, shall we? I'll put this back in my hand, it's fine. I'll let this hit me. Okay. Attack with this. Get even more land onto the field. Knock him to 4. Guess discard Evolving Wilds. Knock that out. Another land. Undying Evil. Just get more lands out of my deck then. Oh, perfect. Sign in Blood. Perfect, I can just take the last 2 points off. Just take off the last 2 points of life that way. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, this is not so wonderful, though. Seeing what I'm having to ante. Primeval Titan is my ante pile. Play Dark Confidant. Okay, I need to start finding land, and soon. And I need to find land here. Okay. Land. Put that in my hand. Anything I can add here that's worth adding. I mean, once I can actually cast that. I had to discard. Yep. Let's just get rid of this so he stops getting a bunch of life every time anybody plays a creature. Okay. Swords to Plowshares. Alright, that life gain's doubled. That life gain is also doubled, of course. Alright, just pass. Just pass it back. Dark Banishing, we're gonna hit the Rock's Faith Mender with that. And again, just pass. Okay, Windswept Teeth. Go. Plains. Omens, draw. Batterskull, pass. Elephant, fine. Okay. Actually, what do I do here? I'm thinking for now, still nothing. I'll put down the Wormcoil Engine. Okay then. Make this attack. Undying Evil here. My favorite trick to pair with Wormcoil Engine. I literally get the whole, like, die... I likely get the dice trigger, like, twice now. Divide the damage amongst all those creatures. And I just get my worm back. And the 2 tokens that normally, like, spawns on death. Play Creekwood Liege. Holy crap. Pass the turn. I'm gonna go start swinging with a bunch of creatures now. That's 1, 3, and 3. Gonna do a Judge Unworthy. I'll target the 1/1 snake. Okay, I just revealed 3 lands. I'll put all on the bottom, and hopefully the next card that I actually leave on top is not a land. You reveal City of Traders. 4 lands in a row. That was not supposed to happen. I still kill everything in this pile, but I lose the Wormcoil Engine now. Because, yeah, I had 4 lands in a row on the top of my deck. Okay, at least now those lands are on the bottom of my deck, so... much more likely to now draw into something that's... a non-land card. Okay, City of Traders, and okay, that was another land. 4, 5, sure. Another land. I have 4 cards left in my deck. We gotta just kill him and fast. I certainly have like enough creatures on the board to start pushing for lethals, just he's gaining such a ridiculous amount of life. He's been gaining, like, copious amounts of life. He's down to 15. 20. Okay, he's back up to 23. I have 4 cards left on the deck still. Put that back in the hand. Two cards left on the deck. 2. I better not lose Primeval Titan to this. This better not cost me the Primeval Titan that I have. Okay, 0. Holy crap. Okay, so you're saying no matter what, I gotta deal with a High Priest? No matter what I do, it looks like I have to deal with one of these. Okay, at least I'm fine with losing that. This, I do believe I can afford to lose. He antes down to 5. I start with Bob. It's looking good. That's looking good. Mox Pearl. Okay, I reveal Wall of Omens. I must discard. Howling Mine. Okay, I'm getting a lot of cards. Now I need to just kind of like be able to play them all. Now I need to start like actually dispensing them onto the board. Fine. Oh, 2 Howling Mines now on the field? He's got 2 now. Now he's got literally 2 of them. Bile Blight the elephant. Just Batter Skull on top of the deck, and then pass. Gotta discard again. Okay, that should not be a problem. Oh, right. Should've known. Ten cards in my hand. Eight still. Just seeing how many cards are left in here. Disenchant, fine. Reveal Forest. Get that off the field. Play a Batterskull. And hopefully eventually start to actually stabilize. Discard a land. Okay, that's fine. Wrath of God, so everything just dies. All our creatures are dead. 9 cards. I'm literally gonna deck out if this shit keeps happening. If this continues, I'm just gonna deck out. I swear, and there's nothing I'm gonna do about it. If this keeps happening, I'm literally about to deck out. He's just gonna keep finding answers over and over again now, isn't he? He's just gonna find, I don't know, one answer after another, right? Another Howling Mine. I have to draw all the extra cards, by the way. I have no choice. I had to just see if maybe he'd be stupid and just pick, like, Grace again. I had to see if maybe, for some reason, he'd do that. I guess not, though. Alright, he's at 52 life. At this point, I don't think I'm outracing him. I don't think I'm supposed to outrace him at this point. I don't believe it's supposed to happen. I completely forgot about the Howling Mines just decking me out. Completely forgot about this shit. $62 life, and then I die here. So what do they lose? Undying Evil. Could be a lot worse. So yeah, that was like the last attempt I was just gonna throw at the wall tonight. Yeah, I'm going to sleep at this point myself too.